So head to ITV2 now for even more from Love Island, and it's back here on ITV1 in half an hour, after the ITV News.
"11 people are charged over the alleged terror plot in the skies. In an unprecedented move, police released details of an immense investigation.
The threat from terrorism is real, it is here, it is deadly, and it is enduring.
We look at the evidence gathered in an anti-terror operation that spans the globe, and we ask why police have been so open this time. Also tonight, cricket in crisis as Pakistan's captain is charged and his team says the tour of England may be over.
They felt that there had been a slur to the reputation of the Pakistan team and a slur to Pakistan itself.
A murder manhunt. This is the man police want to question over the deaths of a mother and her 3 children. And living apart, an update on the conjoined twins separated by doctors in America, now making an amazing recovery.
In London, a controversial claim from the Met chief that some Londoners now feel so safe they're leaving their doors open. The full story in 20 minutes.
Good evening. Police have today given extraordinary details about the evidence they've amassed against the suspects in the alleged plot to blow up passenger planes. In an unusual and surprisingly candid statement, detectives confirmed they found chemicals, bomb-making equipment and so-called martyrdom videos. Here is what we know. 11 suspects have today been charged, 8 with conspiracy to murder, 3 with other offences under the Terrorism Act. And of those 3, 1 of those is just 17 years old. Well, our crime correspondent Adrian Britton is at Scotland Yard tonight. Adrian.
Well, James, it's almost unprecedented to be given this amount of detail. Bomb-making equipment, the types of explosives, martyrdom videos. We're even being told how many mobile phones police have seized. And today we learned how vast and complex this investigation really is.
Seldom is prosecution evidence released in such detail before a trial. But police today took the unusual step of sharing the information they've gathered since the arrests on August the 10th, which they claim gives a clearer picture of the alleged plot.
There is evidence from surveillance carried out before the 10th of August. This includes important, indeed highly significant, video and audio recordings. I can also tell you that since the 10th of August, we have found bomb-making equipment. There are chemicals, including hydrogen peroxide, electrical components, documents and other items.
As one of the suspects was taken under heavy armed guard from Belgravia police station to the high security cells of Paddington Green, the Metropolitan Police were preparing to announce charges against 11 of the suspects. They have also confirmed that in their searches, from woodland areas to houses and flats, martyrdom videos and suicide notes have been recovered.
As well as the bomb-making equipment, we have found more than 400 computers, 200 mobile telephones, and 8,000 items of removable storage media, such as memory sticks, CDs, and DVDs.
Police describe the scale of this investigation as immense. Forensic analysis of the materials they've seized and of electronic data will take many months. And while Scotland Yard's head of anti-terrorism pledged to follow every lead with determination, he concluded with a stark warning.
The threat from terrorism is real, it is here, it is deadly, and it is enduring. As we all look for explanations, we cannot afford to be complacent and ignore the reality of what we face.
Allegedly, it is the UK's biggest ever terrorist plot, but the investigation will spread much wider than the United Kingdom. Detectives say their inquiries will now span right across the globe. Adrian Britton, ITV News at New Scotland Yard.
Well, an extraordinary decision by anti-terror police today to give so much detail. So what did they hope to achieve? Had it succeeded, it could have been a terrorist attack on a scale to surpass September the 11th. Today, the amount of evidence revealed by police was as unusual as it was detailed. The specifics outlined will eventually become the case for the prosecution. So why so much detail, and why now? Well, it seems the police may be trying to reassure the public in the light of previous bungled operations. The shooting of Jean-Charles de Menezes last year raised serious questions about anti-terror intelligence and whether it could be relied upon. And more recently, the raid in Forest Gate, East London, where one man was shot and both arrested men had eventually to be released without charge. Police want to remind the public just how serious this alleged plot could have been, but they also seem keen to try and convince a nation